Hello, my dear dragons, and welcome to the activation of the fifth throat chakra, which by now you all should know is also the Jesus Christ fifth church of Sabaoth, Thyatira. This is going to be a more active and physiological activation than the ones prior, because the three head region chakras of the throat, third eye, and crown are all already highly mental and directly connected to spirit, which is why this meditation is going to entirely be focused on physiologically activating the throat chakra with actual physiological manifestations you should feel that are data points proven to open and activate the superpowers of this throat thyroid chakra. In the other chakra activations, we had to be in total stillness and silence. And the reason for it was because those chakras are already highly steeped in physical action. So we have to steep them in the stillness of spirit and consciousness. Also, for those prior chakras of the red root, the orange water, the yellow fire, and the green air, we needed to breathe through the nose only, in and out. However, we will be breathing only through our throat with it open, with our head tilted slightly up into the air, with our face kind of tilted toward the ceiling a little, while we massage with the tip of our tongue the roof of our mouth back and forth in order to stimulate the secretion of the Amrita nectar of immortality from the Sahasrara crown chakra, which is actually directly connected to the third eye, which is directly connected to the roof of our palate. We have to breathe through the mouth with the throat open because the flow of air and breath will stimulate the salivary glands, and the massaging of the roof of our mouth and breath will cause the salivary secretions to induce the secretion of saliva from the palate. We have to have our mouths open with our heads tilted a little up to the ceiling so that the saliva can pool, and you must drink the saliva, which might taste bitter, and if so, that's good, because you are purging the toxins from the roof of your mouth. As you do this throat chakra meditation repeatedly through the next month, this saliva should start to taste less bitter and more sweet, and this is finally that Amrita that we have wanted to induce, which can only be done physiologically. So, for this meditation, we're going to arrive ultimately to a seated upright position, and it doesn't matter which direction. You can choose the south, north, east, west orientation. It doesn't matter because what we are doing is we're also going to activate a hyperspace portal through the following sequence steps. So, we want to begin with our feet together, our left hand in a fist with our first hand opened and connected as though we are punching our right hand. The fist on the left hand represents the unity and chaos of Divine Mother. The splayed out hand with the individual fingers represents individuality and the plurality of all the fingers together, thus, our ego and our community. The first sequence of the steps will begin with the right foot, taking one step with our shoulders swaying towards the right. This is the first movement that mimics the Pingala as it goes up the ladder of the chakras, which we are going to now swing our arms around to fulfill our whole torus field, to go back down the ladder in the same straight line when we will be turning around towards the right shoulder, meaning clockwise. And from this orientation, now your left leg is going to take the first step, retracing the ladder back to the first movement of the Muladhara. So swaying back and forth, you will arrive to the first movement of the Muladhara chakra with your left foot behind you and your right foot in front of you. At the end of this ladder, turn counterclockwise with your arms splayed out and swaying all the way around in a big circle. Now you want to raise your right leg with your palm and fist in your chest. So your right foot is by your left knee, ready to take a diagonal step to the right to the second corner of our diamond. Punch your left hand through that corner with your right hand up in the air. Then join your feet together with your hands to your chest and take a third diagonal step to the other corner of that diamond, punching the sky with your first in your right splayed out hand and pointing now towards the third point. Join your feet together and get ready to step towards the fourth point of the diamond, punching in that direction. With your left wrist, your right hand up to the sky. Then join your feet together. Now at this point we have created a four-cornered diamond in which we have opened through a sequence of steps the hyperspace energy fields of our seven vortices. We want to bless them now with the Lord's Prayer, as every single line of the Lord's Prayer corresponds to one of the chakras. You bless each chakra by having your palms together with your thumbs pointed towards the seventh chakra. So create a cross by going up and down, then left and right, and then kiss your thumbs. And you have blessed the first Sahasrara chakra. Now we want to bless the third eye Ajna chakra. So up and down, left and right, and kiss. And you want to go down every single one of the chakras this way, except when you get down to the third Manipura chakra. As you can see here, you point your hands downward now and open them slightly so that it creates a vessel when you look down at your hands. And now you will be blessing the three lower chakras with your pinky. So up, down, left, right, and then kiss your thumbs. At the end of this, we want to bless our whole crucifix of the dipole magnet, which goes from the crown Sahasrara chakra to the base red root chakra, then our left shoulder and right shoulder. And we want to say in the name of the Father, the crown, the Son, the red root, and her holy left shoulder, Spirit, right shoulder, and repeat these words, Christollah, Amin, Amen. Now join your hands to your chest. Take a deep breath in and drop your hands downward, then raising them outward and up to the sky, and as they join back up in the heavens above you, and you start to bring them down to your chest, drop down into a squat by dropping your butt all the way back as far as you can. And if you do not know how to do squats and do not do them frequently, and you are not doing exercise to focus just on your gluteals, then you are not going to have a strong foundational base for the rest of your chakras. If you do not have a big butt or beautiful booty cheeks, if you have a flat butt, then that means that your kundalini has no cushion, it has no foundation, there is no support for it, it is not supported, it is failing. So you need to buy yourself some exercise equipment, some kettlebells, and start doing some weighted squats and build up those glutes because your kundalini is starving. So learn how to do squats. Start doing them every day. Build up your squats and your butt and comfortably drop into your butt. It literally, you should be able to move like a dolphin on land because of Kundalini. And if you can't, then you're not doing Kundalini right, and you really need to start taking better exercise, dietary care of your body. You should be working out every day, non-stop, every day for at least 1 hour, or minimum 4 times a week for at least an hour and a half. No excuses. This isn't about vanity. This is about stewardship and taking care of your temple. And this isn't a read on ugly people, but temples, our bodies, somebody's body tells you a lot about the state of their temple and their mind and spirit, and run away if it's ugly. So at this point, now you just want to totally focus on massaging the roof of your mouth with the tip of your tongue, with your mouth open and inhaling through the mouth to induce the saliva, and you want to swallow it. So for the next 108 breaths, just focus on inducing this secretion and swallow it. Taste it. This is also going to be a pure static sound meditation, because the point is to go into a total state of nothingness. So I want you to repeat to yourself only one word, nothing. Repeat that word to yourself, nothing. I am nothing. Allow yourself to be filled with the idea, the feeling, the consciousness of nothing, because nothing is no thing. And when there is no thing and you are no thing, that means there are no laws, no walls, no limits, no obstacles between you and the all. Thus, in no thing, you become everything. In nothing, you access everything. See you in 108. Allow me, please, to come back and join you. Slowly allow yourself to come back into your body, but come back to it right away. Open your eyes and just instantly come into this consciousness and put on a mala. I want to thank every single one of you members and dragons that have supported me, but more than anything, bought yourself a mala, because I know that each of you who bought a mala can attest to the fact that there is power in it, and you don't have to thank me. Thank yourself, because you are the one, the person who bought the mala, who is really healing themselves and purifying themselves. So, thank you for doing that for yourself, because you are making the world a better place for all of us. And until next time, trust and believe that it is okay to be you, the most beautiful you there ever was and that there ever will be, because you are not a story that should be told twice, and you shouldn't want to come back again to perform on this stage. You should only have right here and right now. So be you, the most beautiful you.